Hello, hello, good evening. Let's see. Oh, so I decided I didn't want to do bingo. I just wanted to craft some, play with some clay. So I don't know if we'll have many here, but we shall see. I want to do, oh, the watercolor technique again, but I want to do it on black. Hi, Daniel. Hi, good to see you again. Thanks for stopping by. Hi, Rimshot. How you doing? Thanks for saying hi. I know who Rimshot is. That's either my son-in-law or my son-in-law's friend. I forget now. I forget. Where is? Oh, it's my son-in-law. Yeah. Hey, knowing me, Tim, you'll get your birthday present before you get your blanket. Hi, Anna. How you doing? So I'm just getting some things out to get started to do the watercolor technique. My son-in-law is going to give me a hard time over these blankets that me and my husband found at the bins. Um, they're just like throw size blankets. Watch out, Elvis. No, you can't come over here right now. Go on. No, Elvis. Um, they're throw size, but one was of Pokemon and the other one was the scary movie characters. And I think he kind of wanted it before Halloween, and I probably should have sent it, but I kept forgetting, procrastinating, forgetting. Hurry up, Madonna, go and eat. You always gotta no. Then get your butt back. My goodness gracious, they always want to come bombard me when I start doing things here. Oh, that's okay, Anne. That's all right. So the watercolor technique is where you use your acrylic paints on your clay. But let's see, I gotta start rolling some stuff out. I want to do black on the bottom, so let's get the black started. I know I'm not going to have very many people in here. I usually don't for crafting. It's a hit and miss for crafting. Um, but I don't care. I have fun whether I have one person in here or 15. Alexa, turn on my light. Okay. Run this through the pasta machine. Now I'm going to make this a little bit thinner because we're going to have white on top of this so we can paint on top of this. Okay, so this, I'm going to run this. My clay machine goes all the way up to 7 for the thickest. So I'm going to make this a 5. Not right away. I'm going to first run it through a 7. Run it through the 7 twice. And then run it through the number 5 and give me a thinner. There's my thinner piece of black. And we'll get it all lined up here in a second. We gotta have translucent too, so I have a little bit of translucent. Now this will be my second time doing this. The first time I did it, I used white. These are the first ones I did. The watercolor look with acrylics. But now I want to try the black because you see the little white lines that you see in there? That's from using the white as your background. But now I'm going to use black. And these ones I also did. I can't let these ones not be seen because these ones are pretty. I got another one in here somewhere, but here's 2 of them. Those are nice. Hi, Anne Marie. How you doing? All right, so we're gonna also put our white. Puppy, go lay down. I'm not gonna have you whining your butt off to me. No, not right now. Just conditioning the white a little bit. Now I'm also going to run the white through a little thinner, but only on the 6, not the 7. Just a little tiny thinner. And we're going to lay the white on top of the black, kind of match it up the best we can. We're going to cut it and make it straight, though. And I got a piece of hair on there, and that's what I don't want. So what I do is I take one of these little guys and take some alcohol, and spray it, and it rubs it right off. Okay, so we're going to cut to make this look good. And it will get bigger, you'll see. But what I'm going to be painting is going to be a small portion, this small little area, but you'll see what happens. It's pretty darn cool. It's pretty cool. But I'm taking my time because I don't want to get anything wrong. Okay, 1 second. Okay, so we're gonna, where's my paintbrush? Oh, I need to go get a little cup of water. I'll be right back. Just take a second to get a cup. I'm sorry about that. I just want to show people this technique. And I'm going to go back and I'm going to edit the topic of this video because that way people can see this technique slowly done, and how I'm doing it. Um, so we got to pick some acrylic colors. Let's see what I want to pick. Get my paints up here. We'll do blue. All the typical colors. Well, I'm going to do dioxazine purple. And this rose pink. Let's do those colors right now. So you only need a very tiny, tiny bit. I probably don't need no more than that, but I'm going to add a little bit just in case. And you just start randomly painting areas. Spread your colors out. You know, make them look yeah, I didn't get rid of all my big tubes of paint like this. I have about 25 of them. I kept these. I knew I would want some acrylic paint still. So you can use any colors. And when I rename this, I'm going to rename this step-by-step long video of the watercolor technique on clay. Something like that, you know, for dummies. All right, you just, I don't know if I'm going to, you know what? I want to get the darker magenta. Hold on. Yeah, I want the darker magenta too. We'll still add some of this light pink, but I want the darker magenta. Let's just put this light pink anywhere. And you gotta let the whole thing dry too, which is fine because we have to do another step while this is drying. I'm just painting straight on my white piece of clay. Which is nice because I haven't really messed with paints or nothing since I closed up my mixed media shop. But it's nice. Now let's try some of this purple before we get into the darker colors. This is the lighter purple. Want to make sure you fill in all your little white spots. I know it doesn't, look like much now. It looks really gross right now, actually. But just wait and see. Just wait, just wait, just wait. Oh boy, just wait. So now we're going to let it dry some. So we have to roll out our piece of translucent and get it thinned out. I'm no longer a mixed media artist, so I have no reason that I want to save any of that paint that was left on my thing because I'm not making backgrounds or nothing like that. Oh God, no. That's old news. That's for beginners. I'm not a beginner crafter no more. Am I muted? Uh-oh, why? You can't hear me? Can you hear me? Don't tell me I lost sound. Uh-oh. Oh, you can now. Oh, that was weird. Okay. All right, let's move this aside. That was weird. And then we're going to get our piece of translucent ready. This shouldn't be too hard to get this piece going because I already conditioned it a lot last night. This was leftovers. So it shouldn't take too long. And I'm hoping this will be a big enough strip. Because it's going to get bigger because I'm going to put it at the number 3 setting eventually once I get it going. Hi, Mango Flame. How you doing? Just a little tiny craft show. It's just not many people in here at the moment. Well, it probably won't be tonight. It's Saturday. There's lots of people live tonight. Lots of people. So, but I have the people that are in here, the people that I want in here. So it's nice to have some of you in here with me. Thank you for sharing your Saturday evening with me. All right, that's what it looks like on the thickest setting, but we need to bring it down to a thinner setting. But I need to condition it one more time. I'm going to fold it and bring it through one more time. Fold in my sides. Fold down one more time. Sorry, guys. I hope that's not too loud. Now I'm going to bring it down to the number 3. I'll try 4 first. I don't remember if I did 3 or 4 last night. Oh, thank you, Mango Flame. I appreciate that. Thank you very much. Okay, maybe it was 3. Let me try 3. Yeah, I think it was 3. So see, I got this really thin strip. It's got to be thin enough so it's kind of translucent. I could probably run it through a 2, but I'm afraid I'm going to rip it and everything. I haven't gotten that quite experienced with it yet. But we need to see how dry this is because, this has to be dry because you're going to run this through your pasta machine again. And just from experience last night, if we run it through while it's still wet, pieces of the acrylic are going to come through and it's going to mess up that little portion. So I had to cut those little bitty ones out. So I'm going to take my heat gun, low setting, if I can find it. It's somewhere. Oh, yes, it's right here. Low setting, and give it some extra help drying real quick. And one tip I've always learned is when you're changing your thickness on your pasta machine, start getting into the start getting used to always checking your setting, because that can, that can mess up what you're doing. If you mean to have it on 7 and you have it on 4, you kind of mess things up. All right, that seems to be pretty dry. At least I think it is. So what we do is we take our piece of translucent and we lay it over it. Still don't look like much, just wait. Let me change my settings. Give it a pat. Don't roll it. Don't do that. I did that last night and almost ruined the whole thing. Don't roll it. Just give it a pat so it's sticking. And then pick it up and bring it through your pasta machine. Oh boy, here we go. Moment of truth. Here we go. There we go. See what I meant by pieces that might not be dry? This is one that was still a little wet right here and right here and right here. All I do when I spot those kind of things, I take my little bittiest cutter and I just cut around them so I know to stay away from those areas. So that's the watercolor technique. And then you take whatever cookie cutters or whatever. Oh, I'm almost out of cellophane. I got to get, or saran wrap. I got to get some more saran wrap. I'm going to buy 2 this time just so I know I don't run out. So I know right off the bat, I want to have some circle ones. I'm falling in love with the circle one. I do notice that I used a lot of purple, and well, maybe I didn't use a lot. It's just the little bit I used it, because purple really takes over big time. And I know not to squeeze as hard or push as hard because it cuts. Whoops! It cuts the plastic wrap, and it makes it hard to get up. Right now, I'm just kind of looking for matching pieces that I can match together. Hi, Anne Marie again. How you doing? Let's do some diamonds. I'm doing pretty good, thank you. Okay, we did those. Now how about maybe some stars? And it does look like watercolor. It does not look like acrylic paint underneath this. Hi, Wildflower. How are you tonight? All right. Okay, what else? We got stars. How about just some circles? Doing laundry. Oh boy, how fun is that? I hate doing laundry, but I love clothes. I do. I love clothes. I love buying clothes, but I hate doing laundry. When I pull up the pieces that we're not using, you guys will see how nice they kind of look as you see the shapes cut out. I think that's all we're going to get. Sorry if you guys hear that loud Harley. A Harley just pulled up. And it's pretty loud. He lives a couple spaces down. There's a couple of them that don't look so nice, but uh, I'll be right back. I need to let my dogs in. Okay, do this so we can show you guys what it really looks like. You know what I forgot to do, Joe? You guys, I got way ahead of myself and I did this whole thing wrong. See, it's been a day for me. I've been busy and then so much is on my mind. You guys, I did this whole technique wrong. So I have to do everything all over again, but I'm not going to do that tonight. I'm actually going to call it quits, you guys, because I'm frustrated with myself right now. I was supposed to, once I brought it back through and got this shape, I was supposed to tear pieces and line them up and then run it back through my pasta machine to get that more color look. And I totally spaced off that thing. I'm just at a loss of words right now because I did the whole technique wrong. I ruined all that clay. No, I just ruined all that clay. That's why I'm sitting here. Why I was sitting here wondering why doesn't it look right? Why doesn't it's pretty but it doesn't look right? I ruined all that clay, you guys, all of it. But you know what? I'll mix it up with my other stuff. You know, with all this extra. This is my scrap clay. And what I like to do with it so far is I take it and I chop it all up in little pieces. And then I form it into a cane. And then when I do that, this is what I got. This was the last one I did. It was all of my scrap clay. And then I put it into a cane, formed it into a cane, and then made earrings out of it. But when you cut it, it's beautiful. Watch, let me do an even cut. That was just from scrap clay. Now, when you roll it out a little bit, it looks even prettier. It even has translucent in it and everything. Yeah, so this is, I will keep some of the pieces, but I really screwed it up, messed up, because my intentions were to let you guys see the watercolor look, which you do see here. But the black on the bottom, where I added the black, pieces of the black, portions of the black, lines of the black were going to show up just like I showed you in these ones that I made earlier. How you see the white lines in it. Black would have showed up on that. So I am going to redeem myself later. Not right now. I'm going to let you guys go. Because I'm going to clean this mess up. And yeah. Because I'm mad at myself now. I'm truly mad at myself now. Not because I used up the clay. I have a lot of clay. I have plenty of clay to play with. But because I just let it get past me, a major step. I let it get past me. One of the main steps in the watercolor technique, and I screwed it up. Well, I'll show you guys another time, okay? But I'm going to get going, you guys. You all have a wonderful night. And we'll see you the Monday Hop. Yeah, the Monday Hop. All right, everybody. Good night. See you later. Bye for now.